Hi, this is Dan Bullard, retired electronics engineer, sitting on the front deck of my houseboat. Look behind me, it snowed back there. It snowed all day yesterday. It was pretty amazing. So we did a lot of shoveling. I had to shovel the roof. Luckily, I just did the Henrys on the roof, so I'm good to go. I want to talk to you about an AWG. I used AWGs, arbitrary waveform generators, and analog capture instruments, ACPs or ACIs or whatever you want to call them. An AWG generates a waveform, an arbitrary waveform that you create digitally in C or Pascal or mathematically in whatever way you want. Now you may say, but Dan, I can't afford an AWG. I can't afford an Applicos or an Audio Precision or Next Test. Well, guess what? You can. You probably have one. You might be watching this video on a machine that can be an AWG, because I wrote a Perl script that will turn your PC into an AWG. So these guys at Caltech, like Feynman, I like Richard Feynman, but you can prove that he was wrong. And the way you do that is you go into Excel. Your PC ought to have Excel. And you can make a waveform in time domain or in frequency domain. Take your pick. And you can convert it into a wave file and listen to it. It's really easy. I've created this function. I did it when I was working for Applicos, and I spent 11 hours developing this application. It's a Perl script. And I had to learn Perl in order to do it. But, you know, it's not that different from awk and sed and all those things. And I charged Applecos $100 an hour. And they're like, he called me up. Cars Chapman called me up and says, I'm sorry, I think this is too much. So I said, okay, fine, I'll just live with it. So this is an application that I wrote for $1,100 and I never got paid. So you guys are welcome to use it, and, you know, just click on the link and download it. And don't worry, there's no bugs in it. I didn't put any virus or anything like that. So download it, then make sure you have Excel, make a waveform, and I've shown you multiple ways to make waveforms. You can make it in time domain or frequency domain, and the beautiful thing is that a wave file doesn't have a requirement that you be a power of 2 or any of that stuff. So it's going to sample it at 48 kilohertz. So if you make 48,000 samples, that's 1 second of audio. So you can figure out, 1 second of audio, make an impulse, listen to it, make white noise, listen to it. You can tell the difference. You can prove that Feynman was wrong. Feynman was wrong. And this guy at Caltech, he thinks he's a genius. He's a fucking idiot. So you can prove all these things that I'm telling you, and it's easy. Here's my Applicos video where I took the distorted sine wave and I clipped it on a real device.
And here is the sound, much harsher than the pure, unclipped tone we heard before.
And I did that with this script that I wrote in Perl. In the Applecos, you can save a wave to an Excel file, and then you can use my script, my Perl script, to turn it from an Excel CSV file, comma separated values, from a CSV file to a wave file, and then you can listen to it. So all you have to do is make a wave in any kind of wave in a CSV file, and it's easy to do in Excel. You just make a column of data and then highlight it and then save as, and it gives you an option for a CSV file. Save it as a CSV file, then run this Perl script on it, and it will create a wave file, and a wave file you can listen to. So you can prove everybody wrong. Anything you want to do, you can't go very long, right? 48,000 samples to make 1 second of audio. that's really pushing the limit. But you can do it. I've done it. I did it in the Applegos video. So that's all you need is 1 second. If you need more, well, work on it. See what happens. Yeah. So it's a really cool thing. It's free. Download it, keep it, use it forever. Perl is universal. There's all kinds of apps for running Perl in a Mac or in a PC, or even probably on your iPhone or your Android. It's kind of fun. So we're hoping for the snow to melt. I did shovel off the roof, like I said, and we shoveled off the back deck. So you can see back there, there's a lot of snow. We're not hoping for it to melt until next week. Oh, look, there goes the geese. So once again, from the river, this is Dan Bullard. See ya.